What's up, everybody? This is Kenny Cummins here, chilling with Kenny C right here on TMVcafe.com, bringing you entertainment to your ears. Joining me at this time is a talented hip hop artist who released the latest single, came out less than 2 weeks ago. But of the joke, I literally just heard it for the first time, actually, and it is fire. It's a fire joint. Um, I'm happy to be joined with Lyrykal Savage with me right now. How's it going?
Man, I'm doing good, doing good. How about you?
Good, good. Thank you so much for being on.
Nah, I appreciate you having me on, man. I'm just any opportunity that I can push this track, any platform that I can put it out on is a blessing. So I appreciate it.
Appreciate you. So let's address this track. I think you had a release show that
Mhm.
night on the day of the release. So we'll get into that first. How did it feel to have fans, peers on hand for this release of this track for Blood of the
Uh,
Joke?
the release party went great. It was had an amazing time. I mean, just it was lit. Like just to say it plainly, it was lit. Had the pop the bottles, bottle girls, had the whole experience, and everything. Got to live it up for the night, performed. It was a great crowd. So I had an amazing night, an amazing release, and just been steadily trying to push it. Like I said, on any platform that I can, just to not get the track some traction.
Yeah, so I did get a chance to listen to it, and I was like, man, Savage going in on this joint, you know what I'm saying? And I'm all for the bars. I'm all for the bars, the punchlines, and some cadence in there. So you definitely look like you had a lot of fun recording this track. Talk about the studio session, putting that song together for Brother the Joke.
Yeah, no, I most definitely did. When I did this one, I actually recorded it in my little home studio that I'm sitting in right now, and set the vocals off. So as far as it goes with like the session itself, I was by myself, but that's not necessarily a bad thing all the time. Sometimes, I do like to have other people to, have a different ear. But for this one, I was just able to sit to myself, get the vocals out, get the words out the way I wanted it, and then just sent them off for my guy to put his flavor and his flair on it and stuff. And so now y'all got the finished track. What's crazy is because of some things that I have in the works going forward, I'm actually gonna do a possible re-record and re-release it with a different beat that I have more legal rights to, basically that type of situation. Um, Not saying that I wasn't able to release the song, because I did, but I'm looking at doing kind of like a remix almost of it and putting that version out. Just for some of the things that I have in the works, going forward, that could be very beneficial, with to my career. So.
I definitely respect that. Obviously, just getting the music out in general is definitely a plus. And sometimes things like that, you go that route to catch a different feel, different vibe to it per se, and get a chance to elevate the single per se.
Mhm.
So she's basically what she's saying is enjoy this version now because she's got another version on the way. So any timetable for when this different version of Butter the Joke gonna be coming out?
Uh, Not a set one. I mean, I'm hoping within like the next couple of months, but just still in the works with doing the new beat, working with y'all, the new producers, that type of situation. So just once I get the beat exactly the way I want it, get all that worked out, then it won't be much longer after that. Get it re-recorded and get it, set to drop. But basically, anybody watching, just make sure that you follow me on all of my platforms. And when the new version drops, of course, that'll be something that I'll be posting.
So I'm gonna say this. I've actually been following your music for years. Before Lyrical Savage, obviously, and just seeing how you grown and you evolve as an artist, and I'm getting to reconnect with you now, and I'm like, man, she going in on this joint, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, I almost been slipping or something, but I'm it's good to reconnect with this track. So I'm definitely liking what you're doing here. And you know, with females in general, they always gotta fight for the respect. They always gotta work twice as hard as the male does. So any woman is saying, "Hey, I'm here. I'll bust any of you. You know what?" And I can hold my own. Watch me work. Props to the female MCs like yourself for showing that hey, we can do this too. We can do this. So I definitely like what you bringing to the table here.
I appreciate that, man. Definitely, most definitely. I mean, because you're right. Like I said, it's as a female artist, it is hard, especially if you're not the type of artist that's um all about selling sex, basically. Because I mean that's what's popular. If you've got that type of image, it is a little bit easier for you because you have what everybody's looking for, basically. But that's not me, and I'm okay with that not being me. But I'm gonna put the lyrics that I have, the message that I have, I'm gonna put it in your face, and you either gonna vibe with it or you're not. This is what it is.
Well said. So let me ask you this. Um, I'm definitely the Juggalo style per se. For example, Insane Clown Posse,
Mhm.
of that norm. That's the popular thing in hip hop for a very long time. It's more known on the underground per se, but it is out there. Like I know some people that rocks with the Juggalo style per se. So talk about the face paint and that vibe that you bring per se.
Okay. Well, I mean, if I have to start, I have to kind of start at the beginning. Like for one, tonight y'all are getting the minimalized version of my normal face, but basically, I went through a writer's block because everybody was telling me that the type of music that I should post, that I should make, not necessarily post. But I'm not a trap artist. It's just not me. I don't listen to that type of music really. I don't listen to a lot of popular tracks. That's it's just not me.
Yeah.
I prefer the underground stuff, and I ended up putting myself in a writer's block by trying to listen to other people and what they were telling me. Oh, I need to do this. I need to do that. And the music that I was making, I didn't like it. So I wasn't really pushing it, wasn't promoting it the way I was supposed to, things like that. So people started taking me as a joke. Well, like I said, ended up in the writer's block, ended up, having to sit and just kind of think and reevaluate and understand that, I mean, people are taking me for a joke because I'm taking myself for a joke. I'm not living up to my own potential. I have forgotten the reason that I started doing music in the first place. So in doing that, excuse me, I wrote my song "Jokes on You," and first time that I decided that I wanted to perform it, I was like, I need to do something different. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big Joker fan, so I decided, screw it, I'm gonna paint my face. I even went and did the green hairspray, did all of that. I'm gonna be the Joker. I have never felt more like myself and more at home and more comfortable than I did in that first time, and every time since that when I get on the stage and I have a face on. This is me. And so I took the Joker persona as me owning my own flaws, owning my own, you know, the fact that I know, yes, I have some procrastination issues, things like that. And because I'm owning it, I can fix that, but no one can not you ever use it against me anymore. because I owned it about myself. And so that's how I took the things people, made me a joke for, and I became a joker from that. And so from there, it was just a matter of, okay, well, I can't just go around using just the same look as the DC comic book Joker. So I played around with it until I got to the face that I use now, which is the half and half white face, other half not. But that's how I eventually got to that, and then I have this in the all black. It's like my minimal look if I've got to do something quick, basically.
Yeah, I definitely respect that. Hip hop in general, whether it's mainstream, whether it's underground per se, a lot of artists take pride of being authentic. They want authenticity. They want people to be true to themselves. Show the humane side, vulnerability every now and then. I mean, there's substance there in hip hop. People just gotta dig deep, obviously. So hearing your story, your journey, you overcoming so much adversity and just getting, getting the feelings out with your music, it resonates per se. I think what you've been able to do is just, this is who you are, man. Take it or leave it. And you definitely have evolved as an artist. So I'm digging. I like the notepad joint. I listened to that one too. And then when I heard Brother the Joke, I'm like, man, she's snapping on folks, you know what I'm saying? She's snapping, and I'm all for those joints when there's people just spitting. And so I'm definitely digging that. We all go through some mental health, so, and we all go through it differently. It's how people handle it. Some people gather people around them. Some people do it on their own, whatever works for the individual that's going through it. So when I heard Brother the Joke, I'm like, shit, that's making me motivated now. Like, man, makes me want to just step it up a notch going into this new year and just say, hey, that old person that you saw me, I'm not that person anymore. Like, I've evolved for the better. I'm keeping my circle a little bit smaller. So I'm definitely digging this energy that you're bringing to the game. So, and I'm definitely looking forward to what you have in store next year, and especially with this new version of Button the Joke coming out. For the time being, y'all go and listen to this current version. I see that it's getting some traction up there on Spotify. That's my preference to listen to it. I see it's got over 2,000 plays, closing in on 3,000 plays. So I'm definitely make sure you get to 3,000 by the end of the day, because I think I'm gonna have this on replay. I'm quite honest with you. I'm gonna have this on replay for sure. So
They did.
So you got the new version on the way. What else you have in store for 2024? What else you got going on?
I got a project that I'm working on that'll include songs like Notepad. It'll include Butter the Joke, and a few other songs that I'm working on. But the whole project is called The Good, the Bad, and the Crazy. Kind of still playing off of the whole three Jokers type of feel when it comes to like from the comics. My version of that is I've got three different personalities, and you can see that in the music that I make because every song is different. I have my motivational songs, the good. I have my rebellious, my you know, your face with the lyrics songs like Butter the Joke, that I call the bad side, the rebel, basically. And then I have my songs that are really dark. I have the dark thoughts, crazy, elaborate on different things like that. And of course that's the crazy side. And so working on this project that will allow me to show that show off the different sides and kind of give more cohesion to the story of the clown, basically.
You definitely put a lot of emphasis on this character, and I'm digging it. You put a lot of emphasis into the music per se, and I dig that as well. So, if you haven't already, it's been 2 weeks since "Butt of the Joke" came out, or almost close to 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Since it came out, it's available on all the streaming platforms. Lyrical Savage, representing the volunteer state out there in Tennessee. Go check it out. She's got more music on the way into the new year, so stay tuned for that. I want to say it was great having you on the show. Congrats on the success of But of the Joke, the good reception you've been getting from it, and I look forward to this new version next year. I look forward to your more music coming into 2024 as well. I want to thank you for being on the show. I appreciate your time.
Man, thank you for having me. Like, truly, I appreciate the opportunity.
Great. Absolutely. You have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you. You as well, man.
All right. Bye bye. All right.